You're back. This is BuzzChomp, home of fitness and entertainment. We're talking Snowpiercer, episode 6, titled Runaway Train Sideways, and this is all about beyond good and evil. I'm Mandi.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp. Woo!
Okay, guys, this is probably one of my favorite episodes so far of this series because I think finally, we're getting some more twists and we're getting some more layers. So we have Melanie here. This whole time, she's painted herself as this good person, having the train keep going, being Mr. Wilford's mouthpiece. We know that there is no Mr. Wilford on the train anymore. So she's been using him as like her deflection, him as the person of the train when it's really her. And we're thinking she's trying to keep these people down with the class, and she's not a good person. However, this episode shows you she created the train, and she's just trying to keep it going because she's not sure how long it's going to go, and they want to freeze people. I love that, guys. Everyone on the train is thinking everyone wants to do them wrong. But now we have this another layer that, no, train, the eternal engine, like they call it, is not going to be eternal. And Melanie is trying to create another plan to freeze people, to keep humanity going. So the 400 drawers are not for our convicts, but they're for our good people that they want to keep going on Earth. The bad part about this, right, and the part that makes her seem evil and the train evil, is that nobody knows all these details. So nobody knows what happened to Mr. Wilford, and hopefully we figure it out. What if Mr. Wilford died right at the beginning of the train and Melanie is preserving the legacy and preserving what he wanted to happen and making sure that they preserve humanity, right? But on the other hand, Leighton just thinks Melanie is this evil person. She froze him and he comes out of it and he wants to go and kill her. However, when he finds her, she's trying to save the train and she tells him that. So you have this shift here, this good versus evil, and you have this conflict here because Melanie is trying to save the train. The train's not going to last forever, right? I mean, you get one little crack in the glass, the window explodes, and that car is gone. That's it. Everything up in it freezes, and that's it. So we have these class wars, and everyone's trying to be a part of the train and be valued. And really, we're at the end of humanity here, and Melanie and the crew are just trying to save as many people as we can. With all this saying, we still have the classes and we still have the people that came on the train as workers that didn't pay their way, and their working is paying their way on the train. But they're really working almost the whole time. Everyone needs a break. Everyone needs a life, and you can't just work to support the train and support the people that paid. You need that balance. There's this whole strike gonna happen, right? Strike gonna happen in third class and all of that. And then coincidentally, you have the problem with the engine and the train and Melanie and her boyfriend saving the train. However, Melanie lets them take the credit for it and all that and diverts and has third class now back on her side. For the moment, there's still a lot of evil on the train and still verdicts out of whether she's good or she's evil. I mean, I'm thinking she's more on the good side in a bad situation, and she's got to do what she's got to do to create the balance. As the doctor pointed out to us, they have files on everyone. They figured out everyone, even the people in the tail that weren't listed passengers. So they are Xing people, not people that they want to get rid of, but people they want to save and people that they value for humanity, which is still crazy because out of these 1,001 cars, they only can save potentially 400 people. And even so, they still need to figure out how to be able to bring them back. The big problem here that Melanie has, she's not being truthful to anyone except her boyfriend and the driver of the train and maybe one or two other people. And in that, she's coming off as this evil person. Hey, the world is ending. And they don't know whether there's people outside, but I do think that there's people that have survived outside and they're not the only people still alive. But of course, inside the train, life's got to go on, and the drama of pitting people against one another, people surviving, just comes out in this 1001 train. Episode 6 of Snowpiercer really showed us more of Melanie, showed us more of why she's doing the things that she's doing, showed us that she's the engineer of the train, which they had dropped that earlier, but really that she knows how to fix the train. She can do everything. And in this whole thing, she's taken her role as Mr. Wilford. She's taken her role as creator of the train. She's taken her role as the mouth of the train. And in that, she's come off as this evil person. She's not all evil, guys. She's doing what she's got to do for humanity. But we'll have to see if this comes out to Leighton, because there has to be an enemy. And right now, Melanie is posed as our enemy, even though really what is the enemy of this is that the train can't go on forever. It is not an eternal engine. I'm Mandi. Subscribe to BuzzChomp for more of our Snowpiercer and share with me. Is there going to be another enemy that surfaces? Is there going to be more layers to this show of the evil that goes on? Or is Melanie just misunderstood and all good? Yeah, kids. Yeah.
Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Share.
Woo.